Already fussing about dumb shit in my background.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the New Orleans Saints and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. And he will score. Touchdown, Saints. And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
All week long in preparation, visiting teams talk about it. Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is their offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me, they'll take this.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Lawrence looking to pass on the first play. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he is going to lose yardage here. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now Lawrence. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, and turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking. Ready.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run it again with Kamara. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 14. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Out, and the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
A give running right, ETN. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
We go 6. Hey, 7.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Kamara. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another first down, almost back to the drawing board.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 5, 2nd and 4. To throw is Winston. He's got it. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Winston keeps it himself. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Jameis Winston scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Saints take a 3-touchdown lead. Good on the extra point. And it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse it. This is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They go play action with Lawrence. That caught by Manhurts. It'll be a pickup of 4 enough to earn him yet another first down. Etienne up the middle. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Lawrence. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why they've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On play action, Lawrence. This is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. Back to the ground with Etienne. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Gotta let them score. I'm Madden gonna ask them to quit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, orbit.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Giants offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we're going to be successful in this one.
Winston on 3rd and 2. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. A handoff for Etienne. And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne taking it in from a yard out. And the Jaguars get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, Cook to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive
Cover
started.
2, yeah.
There may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Man, cover.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Winston. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A gain there of 21 yards.
About to see. Let's see.
So
Let's
39
see.
first and 10.
No, boy, do this. Boy, oh yeah, fuck you. Fuck you.
Now Winston.
Burn him every time, boy. Stupid ass.
Taken in by Olave. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Duck ass, boy. Burn him every
They
time.
get the timeout, and they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission.
Stupid ass.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
I'm about to switch it up now.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Draw play, Etienne. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. He'll drop that underneath to Etienne. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Hey, Delta.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Lawrence, a quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
4th down. Here's Lawrence. Man open. Here is Jones. And he is going to have the Jaguars first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Running out of the gun with Etienne. Tackle made by Justin Evans.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Lawrence. Jones has it. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Etienne. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
3rd and 2, and they ran the ball for only 1 yard, and everybody's going to scream at the offense. Let's give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. Defensive front out leveraged the offensive line. They got more people to the football. Yeah, they won that battle in a big way, and they're forcing a big decision now by the guys on offense.
Patterson's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room in intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Jameis now on 1st down. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Kamara up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Winston. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Left side completion to Jones. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Bravo! Hey, Charlie!
On 2nd and 7, Lawrence. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. Now Lawrence to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 21. And they get 10 yards there and convert on third. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Jones now in motion left. A give to Etienne running right. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. And they'll run with Etienne. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, Brennan, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you want to immediately without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. He'll try to run this one in, and he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Jermichael Hasty punching it in from a yard away. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. They do tack on the extra point as well. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted,
That's the idiot.
but it winds up falling incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, make sure what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Winston. Back to Kamara for another catch. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And he missed it. He missed it just wide.
Oh, that been rubbish.
No good. And that changes everything here in OT. So it's the Saints who are going to be in position to get the ball first as we are back underway and set for overtime. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. He finds his man Johnson. And he'll be out right at the 35. His first catch, and it's a big one in overtime. It's a 1st down. He did not have a catch till that moment. Pretty good time for his first one, though, here in OT.
I would agree with that. And just think about how they had to cycle through all the play sheets, right? Tried to find ways to get a lot of people the football. In this case, as you said, he hadn't had a catch all game. Now they find him in a key moment. Really well done.
Winston now to throw on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 2nd down, Winston again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Again, it's Winston. He is going to find Hill here. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 41-yard line. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Winston. The pass caught by Olave. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing, Winston. The quick slant caught. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the sweaty palms here for each play because of the enormity of what's going on. Each play means so much in overtime, and they're handling it well as this drive continues.
Winston sneaking it. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. And they're going with some extra beef up front. They've got to have this one in overtime. It's 3rd and 1. And boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Winston keeps it himself, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
A touchdown run there from a yard out, and the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Lutz with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive for less into double-digit snaps. You need to score here, not just to put the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Officially no gain on the sneak, kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down.
Back up.
Hasty will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And this will be caught. As they can go here for two. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line. Coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the New Orleans Saints. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. They tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
Mustang 19.
Smith going to look to throw right away. He rifles one that's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Saints are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Jameis to throw it. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. He's got room at the 30. A big-time play there for New Orleans. And even 40 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Now Winston. Tries the left side and finds Olave. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave on the touchdown toss for Jameis Winston. And the Saints take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Let's go on the extra point. It's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. On the return from his end zone, Godwin Igwebuike.
The Seahawks take over first down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes,
he's got him in, complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now Gino. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 30 yards. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one up. Gino's going to throw. Pass incomplete. So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here first half. Why go for the lead right there?
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought, if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for two, the better your chances are of actually getting them.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. The first down throw for Winston. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Winston. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Finding Taysom Hill complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 36. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
So forget the 3 and out. The penalty makes this 1st and 10. They run it again with Kamara. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. A carry here for the big tight end. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Kamara trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Winston sneaking it. Trying to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try to sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. From the end zone, Smith. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. Smith on first down. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Partner, when you're playing cover two, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best
I ain't even about to play with you no more.
That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 48-yard line.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, Winston. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 27 yards there. A first down. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
11 more yards. That's another Saints first down.
They'll run here with Ingram. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. This is caught.
Good.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
4th down, Winston. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Lewis with the extra point. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here. And he returns this to the 22. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Gino now to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Nothing over there for
He's got his tight end fan. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Again, Smith. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he will have a 1st down as they're in the field goal range now at the 30. Now Gino on 1st down. He's going to air one out. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Smith. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Marquise Goodwin as the 1st half is winding down. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Here's Smith looking to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
A 52-yard attempt.
The kick by Wentz is good, and that will do it for this 1st half. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. Here's Myers now to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the 1st half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Again, it's Kamara.
Oh, I should have checked out.
The 10-yard line. Well, Last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Fucking cover 2.
Throw for it on 4. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated, sir.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive.
Not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Again, Kamara. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Here we go with Kamara. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw. Unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
On 2nd down, a run with Dallas. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tackles, especially closer to the line of scrimmage and mixed traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Smith. Deep ball for Goodwin. That's caught at the 25. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. They'll run on 1st down with Dallas. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
I'm gonna pick one DJ.
Damn, this nigga ain't pick a play yet. Oh, that nigga about to kick the excessive. He trash. Bitch, just quit the game. You gonna get the loss anyway.
No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Fuck it, he make my time go by fast anyway. Bitch lose anyway. Bye-bye.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts.
Bye-bye.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Boy, bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye. 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 Bitch, you lost and you said a nigga trash. Man, bye-bye. Garbage ass, man, bye-bye. Bitch, I would, bitch. Come on, boy, you lost. Let's go. Boy, I am, boy, you garbage ass, boy, I will, boy. Stupid ass, boy, garbage. About to add him, boy, what's him? What's your bank account about, boy? No, bitch, what you talking about? What you talking about, boy? Ain't no little boy over there, what's him? What's up? Talking on me. Speak all shit over here, bitch. What, bitch, what you talking? You talking a bit? Bitch, you talking Get the fuck out of here. Hello? Yeah, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna go through the truck tonight. You told me to tell him don't. You said Daniel was coming. Yeah, he's supposed to be there. All right. I got it. It got to be done before 10, right? All right, I got you. I'm gonna go there tonight. All right.
I am, you see me? That- I, I was down here. I was down here taking pictures of everything. She said somebody drowned it. What the fuck? Oh my gosh. I I fell off the world. Oh, you did too. how, how did you get back up there? Oh, okay, you got it. Come back. DeAndre.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New Orleans Saints and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Son, take the trash out.
Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The first throw, here's Winston. Over the middle, into the hands of Michael Thomas. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
27 yards there, a first down. Winston.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
The 30. 10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 36 yards on the play.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
On 2nd and 7, Winston. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara. But now it's 3rd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but
it's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now Winston on 4th down. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped it, and they did. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Now ETN to start the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On 2nd down, a run with ETN. And this will be a Jaguars 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. A couple of 1st downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. ETN once more to the 43, 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They go play action with Lawrence. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. They go play action now. Lawrence on the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram, 33 yards. And the Jags go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Lines in the same result, had he opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jameis to throw it. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
Again, it's Winston.
Really?
To Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On play action, Lawrence. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, that was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the 1st down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, got the safe completion on 3rd.
Let's go now.
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. Caught on the right side by Jones. Now Lawrence on 1st down. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. Complete to Jones. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. And incomplete on the deep ball. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here into the hands of Jones. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 19. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown. Jaguars. Evan Ingram as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to score. Pull me down.
So not much time to speak
Pull me
of
some.
remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Saints. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And, Charles, this infraction is going to be against the offense. False start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down. Here's Lawrence to throw. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And they'll get him down here at the 23. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with ETN. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Finds finds his tight end Ingram. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up second down. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Lawrence will throw. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet.
Breaking that pressure out.
Position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. Yeah. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity.
No, go that way, block that side. Fuck the bigger.
Now Winston. Olave holds it in. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Winston on target to Olave for the Saints first.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Saints take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get.
We know where we are, but sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here, 1st and 10. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And Ingram holds it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On second down, ETN once more. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On third down, here's ETN. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down, and the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now Winston. This one taken in by Olave. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it, and he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They run it again with Kamara. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Winston to throw. A hit as he throws there incomplete.
That incompletion is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4, and the Jaguars are able to come up with a goal line stand. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
On 2nd down, ETN once more. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing now, Lawrence.
Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. They've got his man complete. Past the 20. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that should just about put a capper on this game. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up.
Yo, he trying to shine because he was.
From the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result.
He trying to shine because he
Trying
was.
to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my ball. That's darn right. Shot now for Winston. Gonna throw right side here, complete. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called.
Bro, man.
Seemingly silly with 1
Garbage.
second remaining in this game.
It's a blitz.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Oh, Kamara burned the fuck out of it.
As time has run this football game. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. that many call the loudest in the NFL. We are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the New Orleans Saints and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a seam red. We're underway in Kansas City. Takes it at the 7. And the tackle going to be made right there at...
What's your lineup? What's your lineup? Looking at it.
Yard line.
Too big. Yeah, we don't give a fuck.
Throwing right away is Winston. Quick throw,
oh, he about to get smoked.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. His throw incomplete.
All right, Winston.
So far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Open man is Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas, touchdown. Michael Thomas, 75 yards. And the Saints are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. The underdog here is showing no fear. Great opening drive.
Now, we weren't in the locker room for the pregame speech, but I will guarantee you, somewhere along the way, the head coach said, let's just grab a big stick and smack them with it and let them know we're going to be here today. They may be the team
oh, the fucking linebackers out there.
We're not backing down anywhere.
And on the road, no less, setting the tone. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground to about the 33-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back
Fucking
to the
ass here.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Break that ass shit, boy.
But how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down,
Oh, yeah, I like this one.
On the field. Here's Mahomes to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. This is caught inside
Nah, get the fuck.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Now Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 5. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into it because they were there to help break that pass up.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. Butker's kick here is good. So the long run gets him going inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, called it the 21.
Feel the breeze with me.
The Saints offense on the field.
Come on, boy. We like that shit. We like that.
Here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember the offense scored a touchdown.
We like that.
Time out looking to repeat that. Charles
Don't stay positive, bro.
Frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes.
Ooh, come on, Ty. Get that ball.
It just comes down to who can execute better, which side can step up and assert its will.
Good boy.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Winston. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the swing.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston comes down.
Bitch.
Loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
I got you, bitch. I got you, bitch.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Winston, that is hauled in by
That's a little bit. Let go.
and he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 37.
Oh, switch and die.
To throw, Winston.
He gonna get burnt.
The pass caught by Olave. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
You ain't worry about that.
On 1st and
He gonna
10,
get burnt.
Winston. That's Olave bringing in another one. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara.
On that, bro.
17 now. Here's a 1st and 10. Winston. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
On that, bro.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. In search of 3 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Throwing, Winston. Touchdown, Saints. Taysom Hill, an 11-yard touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Good cover, too.
Lutz with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes.
Yep, throw it away.
Wisely will throw that one away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Ooh-wee.
2nd and 10 now from about the 32. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. A dump down to McKinnon. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Ooh-wee, man.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Ooh-wee, man. Ooh-wee, man. Here come that pressure. Pat.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He finds McKinnon complete.
Ooh, try to get him pushed up. Ooh, try to get him pushed up. Put that pressure on here. Put that pressure on here.
Now it's Mahomes again. A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Looking to throw, it's Mahomes. It's going to be incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down.
Ooh.
That's Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
All right, I got you. Come down.
They managed to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Mahomes going to throw.
Stupid ass, boy.
This one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Great pressure, boy.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And the
Ooh, let's go. Look, look. Yeah, here right there.
Again, it's Kamara. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9.
Go, boy.
Creeping up on a minute to play
Look.
this first half. Winston on 3rd and 2. And that's
Come on, man, with the blitz.
incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about
Come on,
it.
man, with the glitch.
Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing.
And he's knocked away in the middle of the field. And
I know it about it, do it.
decision to go for it backfires. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
Come on, boy.
Incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's
Nigga, that's Tyron Matthew. Y'all know about him. Chill out with that.
2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing
disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
Get you one, Tyron. Get you one.
It's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to take over here up near the 40.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
A breakaway from Michael Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback much more difficult.
Also left upright. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10. Their own 17-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to
Ooh, man, I don't think you want to test them.
Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he will step out of bounds here.
Ooh, I don't think you will test them.
He can do everything seemingly, and that time he just reared back and let it fly.
Come that ass here, boy.
He can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Come that ass here, boy.
Going to use the first of their timeouts.
You went to shining too much, boy. Come here.
15 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Come here. Bring that ass here.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it.
Bring that ass here.
It is an unforced error there, and it takes away what
Bring that ass here.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Bring that ass here, boy.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Bring that ass here. All right, you want to play it.
Tracked him from the moment it left the quarterback's hand.
Come on, Paul, Sean, and people.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And this one is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway.
Come on, Hassan.
EA Sports.
Oh, he stopped inside.
From the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
No. Oh, he trying to scope. And now, fuck up.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
Starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Oh, yeah.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took
I don't know, boy. That's a lot to tell.
That's a huge offensive swing, but credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. He's going to flip one out into his running back. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Come here, boy.
Off out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there.
Try something else.
Made by Cameron Jordan. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield.
He thought he did, so I watched it.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
No.
He's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the
Bag his ass up.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Not too many offenses.
Defense say they tired, switch it up. Let's go.
They've got to pay it off with some points.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mahomes. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Stupid ass, watched it. Watch this.
Mahomes now on first down. He's going to let it go deep for
Thank
the
you.
end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't
Fuck roll two.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side,
Fuck roll
they said
two.
no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Mahomes' throw caught by Tony. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here.
Come
he
here.
also picks up a first
Come
down.
here. Come here. I don't even go that way. Come here.
Mahomes to throw once more.
Come here.
They're going to be batted away at incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Ooh, to the hell. Boy, you bought a bitch. I had it out.
Pacheco taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
Oh, this point took his life.
Lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Ooh, let's go.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Oh, boy.
Get this out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Man, you gotta learn about that defense, bro.
The first half built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime.
All right. I got you.
So you can bet that there's
My holla at you.
with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
On second down, Kamara. And
No.
this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. For the first half, he was
No.
checking on the ground, but despite the lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to be fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from the lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
He is
No.
going to find Hill here. And he'll have it past
Come
midfield,
here.
almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll be marked as a
He
27.
blitzing and give a shit how mad you is. Should have picked a better team.
At the 42.
Now I'm about to smoke that nigga.
Winston now. Olave holds it in. And he's going to get this one
Fuck
down
outta
to
here.
the edge of the red zone.
Shit how mad you is, bro.
After the catch, going to net him
Fuck.
23 and a first.
You're not gonna get to Winston, bro. You're not gonna get to him. This shit is dead.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Stupid ass defense, you man. Fuck your defense, bro.
Winston now to throw on first down.
You blitz for the right side, all right, back.
Incomplete.
Let's go, Kamara. Fuck over.
And that'll bring up second down. Not sure what happened out there, but looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did
Fuck
something to disrupt
over.
that timing.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Fuck over.
They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit more.
Ooh, they let him grab it.
Maybe the turning point they need. Trent McDuffie with a pick. There he goes right side.
Let him grab
He
it.
will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
They let him
Don't change
grab
that
it.
channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like it was going to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it
Stop
caused
about to
them
start it with
get a
pissing
great
balls.
finish.
Fuck! God damn it!
Get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the
Fucking
kick is
hate Madden.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Yeah, cover 2, y'all. So look.
This a one-score game.
Yeah.
Plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. A breakaway for Michael Thomas.
Told you.
He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 77 yards. And the Saints use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Lutt's good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Boop, 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 boop. Ooh, boy.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Well, this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next
Ooh,
drive.
fix that. Fix that. Fix
Giving
that.
up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores
Fix
in the
that.
fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Fix that. Fix that.
He's going to loft it deep right
Yeah, I
sideline.
know he not.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
No, he not, bro. Bro, would you even test him like
We'll
that?
spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Taking a deep shot here for
Ooh, he test you, Tyra.
and that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the
Oh,
last
boy.
one we're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Come here.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
To put it mildly, we look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone's seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
He'll take it inside the 25. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball,
look.
All the ball security terms have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 24 yards. And the Saints have put this one.
Thought you had me there, huh?
Fourth quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring.
Come here, boy.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Ooh, he gonna try me again. Like I'm not like that or something.
Set to begin this drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss in the session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to
come on, test him. Test him like you like that.
And figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally,
test him like you like that or something. Test him like you like that or something. Test him like you like that or something.
They'll use his motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Over with for my home. Over with for my homie.
Mahomes now on first down. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they're able to work
for him.
Across midfield to the 48. To throw again on second down. Mahomes.
Thank you.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Justin Evans. And the Saints are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. And that pretty much has been the story.
Now I'm about to do what you was trying to do.
To be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure.
Let's go here. He go quick.
You hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
And they'll get this well past
stop fucking blitzing.
Just before the 35. So from the
someone's gonna get smoked, man. Someone is gonna get smoked, man. Who's gonna get smoked? Who's gonna get smoked? Ooh, I should have threw that bitch. I should have threw it because he smoked him. I should have thought he smoked him. 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 He smoked him.
Protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
He smoked him. He smoked him. He smoked him.
Down on the other side of midfield.
He smoked him.
They just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff.
Now, if I get these 23 yards, it's over with. Ooh, where's the why you throw that bit? Why you throw that bit? Why you throw that bit? Where's the?
And it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up. Now here's Mahomes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught for a touchdown.
Come on, James. Yeah, get that.
39 yards. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Mahomes to throw it.
Thank you.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Pete Werner. He's at the 50.
There's some excitement. Right, go for 2. And instead it gets picked off. How about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rally.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle, not giving up 2 points themselves.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one.
Giggity. Boy, you gotta get there, boy. All right, you think you gonna get there. Thank you, yeah. My line, yeah. Ooh, we got it. Ooh, we got that. Ooh, we got that. He ain't getting that this time. Touchdown.
12 yards needed to gain a first down. Open man is Michael Thomas.
Let's try again.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2.
Yeah, get that this time. Yeah, get that this time.
They're looking to throw this. Winston. That is hauled in by Michael
Let's try again.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout.
Ooh, yeah, get that this time.
On their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Ooh, Olave.
Chris Olave on the touchdown toss from Jameis Winston. And the Saints tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape. 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next
He
drive.
gonna try.
This is just an exercise in futility.
I'll try, Tyra.
Bother running a play here offensively.
Oh.
Because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Fuck your receiver in motion.
One final try from Mahomes. And now here is another interception. Marcus May with a pick. And the Saints come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players...
Everybody want it, man. What? What's up, man? All right.
How come every time I light a cigarette, I show it to you, every time you light a cigarette, you
What's
don't
who started? Roxy? Yeah, Roxy's supposed to be on our way. I'm about to be with the new server. I'm about to fuck. I'm about to come. I'm about to come. Alright.
So, how come every time I light a cigarette, I show it to you, every time you light one again, you show it?
I'm sorry.
Hello?
Yeah, sorry to bother you. What's up with the new server? She in the system?
No. No, she's not. Today's her birthday. Wait, dude?
Alright. I'm about to go there.
Yeah, she's... Oh, who called you? Mike?
Yeah.
No, she's not. She's just... I hired her off Indeed. I don't know her. I never met her or anything. I asked her if she's willing to start. She sounded like she's very nice. Just trying to get some people in there, but I'm tired of these spots. Why can't we keep anybody?
I have no idea. He just called me about to go put her in the system and do the truck.
Yeah, when you put her in the system, see, make sure you put her email too, man.
Alright.
What else? That's really... You ever had problems with Bailey?
Not really.
You think he owned that bitch, man? That's the issue with him. I don't know, man. Like, sometimes he comes in when he's not even working, he makes food, and he dips out. Like who's starting to allow like that?
I have no idea.
Have you seen him do that before?
Yeah, I've seen him do it.
Why is that okay?
Bro, I tell him something about it, bro.
Have you?
Yes, I have. Like, if he fix it, he gotta eat it on his ship, bro. Ain't no take no food home.
But why he just comes on his days off and things?
Oh, no, not on his days off. He always come when the days he's supposed to work. That's the days he be there for like an hour and a half or some shit.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. Like, he's like untouchable. He's like, oh, you can't tell me nothing. Dude, like, who the fuck are you? My kids aren't talking like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, gotta be put in his place, that's all. Alright.
There's another one starting at 5 o'clock. It's gonna be working from 5 to... I think I'm getting a night shift together.
Alright. Let me go up here and do this stuff.
What's that?
I'm about to run up here and put her in the system and do the truck.
Oh, I heard some music. And that's what I found music. Let's listen to this music. This is my dream. What music is for me? But it's a perfect music. Daddy, I got into a play carrot. So start with this. So you got your computer on, but you need a name for it. It's like you got Tough Army and GG's Army. GG's mean like you're good at the game. But Tough is little.
Going to the left, you got to get me.
That's her mom.
She ducking me. So Betty got her cancer and she was supposed to send money to Blessing Cash App. And she said ever since she got like she ain't answering the phone.
She's supposed to be the answer today.
Yeah, I just want game to sit up there.